Are art NFTs over? When the average price of an NFT plummeted from $4,000 in February to just over $1,200 in April, Bloomberg was quick to ask if the NFT fad was over. By early June, total weekly NFT sales were down nearly 90% from their peak of $170 million, according to crypto news site Protos. Clearly, much of the heat has gone out of the NFT market. But is this the end of art NFTs? Let's take a closer look. NFTs are non-fungible tokens, unique identifiers recorded on a blockchain that tells the world who owns an asset. They're an especially exciting innovation for digital artists whose works can easily be copied, making ownership ambiguous.
When I was very young, in my early teens, we would have these lectures on what it meant to sell a digital file. And they're burned in my brain forever because the process was now, in retrospect, so absurd, right? So the professor would come out and he'd say, so here's how you would sell a piece of generative code. And he would open his computer and he would transfer a file to a Mac Mini, and he'd take out his phone and he would record himself deleting the original code off his computer. And then he would package all of that onto a flash drive, put that into like a box, and like ship that physically to the collector.
Digital art NFTs have been around since 2014, but prices really took off in 2020 when artists started raking in 6- and 7-figure sums. In February, Beeple's Everydays collection became the most expensive NFT ever sold, fetching $69 million in an auction conducted on Nifty Gateway and promoted by Christie's. Other NFTs have now fetched over $1 million at auction too, including Pax the Fungible and Kevin McCoy's Quantum at Sotheby's, Mad Dog Jones' Facsimile at Phillips, and a selection of Lava Labs CryptoPunks at Christie's. Speaking to Ocular Magazine in March, former Sotheby's employee and blockchain entrepreneur Jihan Chu saw the bubble bursting before it happened.
From the market perspective, I think that there is a bubble in the kind of crypto NFT art world, and I think that there will be a correction. That's how the art market works. Whether it's $80 million Basquiat or a $60 million Koons, whatever. The prices are always ahead of the actual value. In 20 years' time, $69 million will seem like a cheap price to pay.
Setting prices aside, the number of NFT artists and collectors appears to be growing. According to NFT data providers Non-Fungible, more crypto wallets are engaging with NFTs for the first time than in the months before the Everydays auction. And still more are not captured by Non-Fungible's data, which only examines what's happening on the Ethereum blockchain. They don't know what's being bought and sold on important platforms such as Nifty Gateway, Foundation, and Hic Nunc. The market for art NFTs certainly isn't gone, but it has changed shape. More works are being bought now at lower prices. And that's a-okay with a lot of people in the NFT space, including the founders of Nifty Gateway.
Collecting digital art is just like a whole lot of fun. So I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up, really being popular on the scale of something like Facebook.